Dear folks, in this video we are going to turn a dead nickel-cadmium cordless drill to a powerful lithium-ion battery-based one. Let's get started. As you can see, it is 14.4 volt 1200 mAh battery, and it shows that it's almost dead. Now let's unscrew the battery pack. And we don't need that big battery pack, but the smaller one, which I'm gonna cut here, we'll need those because it acts as a placeholder for us, as well as this is where the connection to the drill happens from the batteries. The batteries will be connected to the drill through using the pins over there. So let's get started by arranging our batteries, 4 batteries. So this is how it would be. So the cells, as you can see, is 3.7 volt 1200 mAh. We need 4 pieces of those lithium-ion batteries. And let's solder both end of each of those batteries first. So that's the first battery. We're going to solder the plus end of it. And then the other end. Okay, and then let's repeat this for all 3 batteries remaining. And we are done soldering both ends of all of the batteries. So the next thing we are going to do here is connecting our batteries in series as shown in this figure. The positive is connected to the negative, positive to negative, positive to negative, and then at the end we'll take the positive of one battery and the negative of the other battery is the connectors. And you can also see markings with B1, B2, B3, and so forth. They are meant for the battery management system connector, which will be used later. So folks, let's go ahead and do this. So what you see is the battery negative as it is annotated, the first battery, and we connect that in series to the next second battery to the positive as shown. Now we're going to turn it around and connect to the negative of the second battery and then to the positive of the third battery. This is what is series connection. And we'll once again turn it around, and then the negative is what you see of the third battery there, and we're going to connect the connector there, and lastly connecting to the positive of the fourth one. That's it guys, so we connected those in series. Now let's take 2 wires which goes to B plus and B minus, okay, as shown, which will be connected to our drill. Okay, so that's where it goes. The negative will go to the B minus and the positive will go to the B plus. Alright, now let's check the voltage over here. So it shows 14.84, so it's healthy. Okay, so now let's go ahead and grab the BMS connector and make it ready. So usually we need only 5 pin over here, but I don't have a 5 pin. We will remove the unused pins. So now that we have connected our batteries in series as shown in this figure, let's go connect the BMS connector to the batteries as shown in the other figure over here. Alright, so this is the BMS connector. As you can see, the red wire from the connector goes to the negative of the first battery, which is marked as B minus. And then the second wire goes to B1, and the third to B2, fourth to B3, and the fifth goes to B plus in the sequential order, right? And this will be clearly notated as we go through the process in the video. Okay, so let's go ahead and solder these wires, connector wires to the batteries as we have covered in the figure. We have seen in the figure. So the first wire, the red wire, goes to B minus, as you can see there. And the second wire goes to B1. Yep. The third one goes to B2. The fourth one goes to B3. And folks, you can always go back and refer to the diagram if it is confusing to you. And then the last one, the fifth one, goes to B plus. Okay folks, so we are done connecting the batteries in series and also the BMS connector to the batteries. Now let's go ahead and connect the power wires from our battery, the plus and minus from our battery, to the pins of the placeholder we kept earlier so that the batteries can power the drill. And please make sure that the soldering is done properly and the connections are intact. We are done connecting the first wire, so let's go ahead and connect the second wire as well to the pin. Done with connecting the second wire as well. Now let's go ahead and plug this inside the uh, battery pack, the top side of the battery pack, and run a small test. So it's working and the connections are proper. Now let's go ahead and make a rectangular hole so that we can fit in our BMS connector to the battery pack, the top side of the battery pack. And it's easier to do it with the solder itself, but make sure to clean it, guys. Now let's take the battery base and apply some glue to it to make it strong. Here let's do some gluing to the batteries to place it intact with the base. And don't forget to bring out the BMS connector on the side. And a little more gluing to secure the connectors and wires in place. Now that that is done, let's close the battery pack. And check the voltage once again. It might need to be charged completely. One more real test here. So for charging the battery pack, I would highly suggest you to buy a BMS, a battery management system, with under voltage protection, overcharge protection, and cell balancing, because that's how we have connected our BMS connector to the batteries inside of our battery pack of the drill. So typically this BMS will have an input where the charger goes like this, okay, and then there will be an output when you connect this to your batteries. In this particular case, you'll be connecting it to the BMS connector of our battery pack of the drill, right? So typically this kind of BMS comes with connectors like that, okay, where you will have one side open. And if you can get a male connector like that, you could solder both of this and then connect, use that to connect directly from here to here. So the female goes here and the male connector goes here. For this particular charge test, we are not using a BMS with cell balancing. Rather, we use a BMS with 2-pin connectors with a positive and negative, which goes to the extreme ends of the BMS connector. Okay, like shown here, these are the extreme ends of the BMS. It connects to the extreme ends of the BMS connector of our drill. This is how we have tested in here. So folks, I hope that the content was helpful for you. Let me know your feedbacks in the comments, please. And thanks to the user isdeno24 for keeping the license open. Thank you all for watching, and see you guys later with another video. Till then, goodbye and best of luck.